Welcome to the Gear Slum, your one-stop shop for all things guitar culture nonsense. I'm Aaron.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Cole.
We slum it hard so you don't have to. We are coming at you for the last time of this year.
Boom.
Possibly ever.
This year.
Ba-dugga-dugga-dong-dong.
A dong.
Possibly ever, but definitely this year. Which can mean only one thing. It's time.
It's time for Geargols.
Time to put on your Geargols. Get to stepping.
I think I said the phrase "shiver me Geargols."
Yeah,
today.
Shiver me Geargols. I like
What
that.
did I say that made you laugh?
Not
You
very
said-
many things.
Shut up, Aaron. I said,
kid.
you said shiver me Geargols, and then I said something that made Cole laugh.
What was it? It was
And
very.
Aaron
weird.
was
You
silent.
said
I'm just glad I made
how
Cole
early
laugh.
is earlier? Oh wait,
Oh,
no.
you said I want to get up
No
in the
butthole.
Geargols,
Oh yeah.
which is terrible.
That's the way it works.
Cole said you said
couldn't
make sure
remember.
you guys think about your gear goals. I'm too busy thinking about yours. Shiver me gear goals. I want to get up in dem gear goals. Gear goal sounds like like the way a real Southern person might say gargoyle.
Yeah.
A gear
We
goal.
went and saw this old fancy church. You should have seen them Geargols.
Yeah. That thing was just crawling with Geargols. It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. If you don't know what gear goals are, that's when you set goals for gear for the upcoming year. My dear, don't shed a tear.
You hear?
Have no fear. The Gear Slum is here.
Okay. Well,
Jump off a pier. Oh,
are we ready to dive into this?
we can. If there's anything else you want to talk about first, like I don't know,
Get all
bit
up
of
in
honey.
Did you get any bit of honeys?
I got a bit of honey. I got a Tootsie Roll. I think they like
Did you like
ration
to see
stuff
that?
out more often. I did.
Tootsie
I
Roll.
like to see that Tootsie Roll. I was like, let me see that
cotton candy,
Atomic Fireball.
sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie
That's a
Roll.
good mix.
Yeah,
I bought.
a peppermint.
I
thing
bought
and
a-
some Smarties.
I just realized this. I bought a tuner pedal. Oh,
Wait,
it's from
what
Guitar
tuner?
Center.
What tuner did you buy?
Were you like, why did they not send me candy?
I bought the Korg. Okay, here's something.
Oh, the Pitch
Go-
Black.
Go Google the Korg Pitchback Mini,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a Guitar Center exclusive, and it's orange, and it looks like a really cool color of orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
But it's
orangish
not?
yellow. But then in real life, it's just like DS1 orange.
Oh, let's see. Let me see it. Whip it out.
Oh, it's on my board.
Oh, never mind. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know.
that-
It's
I
literally just DS1 orange, though. But the
On-
one online looks very cool and kind of yellow orange. So I was disappointed by that. But then I was thinking I didn't get any candy with it, but I just checked the label and it was from Guitar
Dude, there's
Center.
like
and
there's a lime green one too.
yeah, so they have three that are all like
Oh, there's
so
a purple one.
the green
too.
one is exclusive to Austin Bazaar, which is really strange.
Mm.
The purple one is exclusive.
Musician's friend.
Well, no,
Looks
because mine was from. I thought the purple one was from Amazon, honestly, but
Oh, I see
well,
it
maybe
here at
Musician's Friend had purple and orange, and I chose the purple. Well, I chose orange, but honestly, I wish I'd chosen the purple in hindsight.
The purple's cool.
Yeah, it is. The orange in real life is not.
I would probably just.
Oh,
get
you know
black
what?
on that.
That's why. No, they're both $60. $60 though for a good like Korg is a well-respected tuner brand. You know, they're all about the same, I guess, probably. Among the good ones.
Why is all the listings for new ones on Reverb for the black one is like $80?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's weird.
It is
Word.
the black one is
So word.
$80, and the other ones are 70 normally, but marked down to 60.
Maybe that's
pretty much
how they're
every
like
site.
trying to get rid of them. They're like,
Oh, and then I also got a Ditto Plus when they were on Stupid.
oh,
Deal
you
of the
did,
Day.
nice.
Yeah, I haven't messed around with it yet, but I put it on the board.
It's got a little. You're doing like a mini board there, type of thing. You got all these mini pedals coming in.
No, just 2, and then I have the little Faves, which is also small, I guess. But I have the Canalia on there too, so it's like it's 2.
Is that
ends
the
of
pedal board?
spectrum.
That's your mini board.
Yeah, I mounted these 3 pedals on the Canalia.
Yeah.
It's the world's tallest pedal board.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, we can jump right in. You guys. Well, first I want to do a recap of this year and say like what are your let's do this. Let's do a pedal the rose, the thorn. I don't know, how does that go? Like what's your
Is this a bachelorette thing?
Yeah, what's your highlight, your low light, and
Is that really a bachelorette thing?
I don't know. You say like the rose
I
and
had
the
not heard it.
thorn.
I had not heard it till this year, and I feel like I started hearing it everywhere.
Oh, and the bud. The rose, the thorn, and then the bud will be our gear goal. So the rose is like a highlight.
Oh my gosh.
The thorn is something difficult that happened or bad, and then the bud is what you hope to see bloom in the future.
I genuinely don't know what you people. This is a thing you guys have heard?
Don't say you people. Like,
No. I'm just saying this is what is this from? Is this from TikTok or something?
no.
I've heard of like highlight, low light. That's a thing that I've heard of.
But it's for like end of the year summary and goals looking forward.
Not
right?
necessarily. Like
it could be
it's
like
just
your day or like
it's
your
a
week or
connectional.
whatever.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It's a thing you say.
Like it's
It's
a
like a table
return
topic.
We use the term return and report a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's probably the same kind of thing.
I heard the rose, thorn, and bud on the This Is Important podcast.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude,
Remember
I need to listen to
Durs was
Always
talking
Sunny.
about doing that with his family.
I need to listen to Always Sunny.
It's good.
I like it. I've been listening.
They're funny, but they're not always funny,
Yeah.
and they're really mean to each other.
Are they? But like
It's very
they
funny.
try
So
too
like,
hard?
no, like it's very natural. Like it's pretty clear. Like if you listen to This Is Important, those guys are definitely millennials, and the Always Sunny guys are like definitely young Gen X guys, and I feel like that
Interesting.
the attitude is because they're very similar veins, even like their shows,
Totally. Yeah.
or like I guess like similar audiences. But yeah, the difference between Always Sunny and Workaholics is similar to the difference between the two podcasts. I think
Okay.
that's analogous.
I do feel like I laugh more with This Is Important, but it's
Yeah.
because
It's like
because they're
joke.
they're way more outrageous.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
And even though like they're all freaking like This Is Important, they're all married, and some
Yeah.
of them have kids, but still
Yes.
they're just so freaking outrageous
all
all
married?
the time. Blake
Not
might
to
not
each
be
other.
married.
Blake's not married.
The other 3 are.
Well,
I'd
Adam
be
is
shocked
Adam
if-
married now? He wasn't married for a long time.
He just got married.
Yeah, he
recently.
just got married.
But Always Sunny, it feels like they're somewhat like they seem to be like, okay, here's what we're doing. We're sticking to the fact that this is loosely based on each episode.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
they'll tangent when they tangent.
Okay.
But
they
it
have
Because the
like that.
Workaholics one, This Is Important, doesn't really have
Yeah.
anything to do with
Yeah.
Workaholics.
it is like, hey, I thought
Oh.
of this. Remember that crazy time? Like it's just
Yeah,
just
it's just-
insanity.
Yeah, yeah.
And so this
it's kind of like what our podcast was at the beginning versus what it is now.
Also, the guys on This Is Important always joke about how dumb they are. You know, like oh, I'm dumb. That's like their whole thing is like, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Always Sunny is not like that. They're like,
I think like
but
obviously
I think one thing, especially like Rob McElhenney and Dennis, whatever his name is,
Glenn Howerton,
they take themselves very seriously. I think
it is. I wouldn't say
more
that.
so than
say,
This Is Important guys, though.
Yes, that's true. But they're very quick to like point out when each other are taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, and they take their work very seriously.
They take their work seriously is what I should have said. They don't take themselves seriously.
True.
Not that the other guys don't, but they're not. I don't think they're serious. They don't act serious about their work.
They're not like I think the Always Sunny guys are like very much about their art. Part of it is because they're at different points in their careers and they're at different like they're probably more secure. Like Always Sunny is enormous, right? And Workaholics is still.
I mean, the way they talk about it, it's not. But who knows?
Well,
but
here's like Adam Devine is like he's a way bigger star than any of them.
Yeah, he is.
He's doing movies. And so
Charlie Day has done movies.
Charlie Day.
That's true.
I think Charlie.
They're probably
Day,
equivalent, but he hasn't been as big in movies as Devine.
I feel like Always Sunny is like Green Day or The Offspring. And if we're talking about the shows themselves, and Workaholics is like
Fall Out Boy,
freaking Real Big Fish or something.
Oh, yeah. Or like Sum 41. They're Sum 41.
Maybe, yeah, because they're big. Sum 41 ended up. I guess Sum 41 was never as big as Green Day, but they were very big in their time.
Yeah, dude. Always Sunny is in their 15th season.
It's crazy, but it's weird that like, I wonder if they've ever been offered like network thing. I know that they love like FX gives them a ton of independence and everything.
Can do whatever they want.
But like, would they?
I just don't know if it would catch on. Like,
I don't know if it would. Yeah, especially late.
Cole, here's another thing
kind of thing
that I think keeps that podcast a little bit more like grounded is. They seem really interested, and I do find this interesting, is that they're like, okay, so this episode is from the second season, and at this point, we still really felt like we had something to prove, but we didn't like. They're talking about stuff like they're really into talking about how the last episode I listened to anyway was they were really into talking about Danny DeVito, like, and how they were shocked that they got him on the show and how he is kind of a lunatic and he would say things and they're like, we still can't tell if he's in character or not. And, but like in those early scenes, they were very starstruck and like, we've only got him for one season and then he's going to bail. Because that's what he got signed up for.
Yeah.
But then it was like when the season was over, they were like, okay, so, and he was like, no, I'd totally do this again. And they're like, oh, really? But so they're talking about those kind of details. Like they're reflecting back on when we did this one, this is where we're at, which I appreciate, but it definitely
I bet that goes
grounded.
away pretty quickly once the show kind of settles in, right? Because getting Danny DeVito was a huge thing.
Yeah, so they talk a lot about like network stuff and like
that's interesting.
What's their process and like.
But then it's also funny stuff like, oh, do you remember? Okay, we filmed at this church. Do you guys remember that church? And then they'll be like, oh, is that where we saw the dead body?
Yeah. It's crazy stories.
Yeah. Which I think all of it. I enjoy all of it. It's just way more.
They're very different podcasts.
It's way more focused than the other one because the other one is
because
like,
This Is Important isn't about workaholics. They just have Like they just mentioned.
Right.
Yes.
They don't even like talk about it. I don't even think
No.
they're like allowed to talk about it.
Every once in a while they bring it up, but like this is important. It seems like they're all like jockeying for who can push this like further.
Yeah.
How can we make the other guys laugh by making this more outrageous?
That
like,
is a lot of it
that
is trying to make the other people laugh.
Yes. Yeah. Which I also appreciate. I love it. Okay. Anyway,
They're both good. I just hope
yes.
it doesn't turn into like Office Ladies podcasts where every episode is the same.
That podcast jumped the shark so early.
Dude, I know.
Like, hey, let's go to the mailbag. How much of this was
improvise? Yeah. Dude,
like, hey, guess what, guys?
Like,
it was all written. It was very well written, which is why the show is so funny.
if you're a writer, imagine like how annoying that would be. Like, I wrote these shows.
Oh, it's so much better
like,
if it's not written.
It's just improv,
I don't know.
right?
I could see people being resentful, but also it's
I guess
kind of
you're
a
like,
compliment.
Yeah, my writing's so good that it just feels like someone is naturally.
It doesn't
doing
feel
it
like
on
it
the
was
spot.
written.
Yeah.
Well, it's
true.
a compliment when it's written, but when there is a line that's improv and everyone won't shut up about it.
Oh, that's true.
That's
he
gotta suck
improv
as a
that,
writer.
Right? He improv that. Yeah, I wrote the other 29 minutes and 49 seconds.
Big deal. And a lot of times the stuff people like freak out about being improv isn't all that great anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so Geargols. So what
That's
are we
why
doing?
this
The Thorn?
podcast is heavily scripted.
The Thorn.
Oh, we don't have to do that. I'm just joking. The rose, the thorn, the bud.
I think it is interesting.
The bell, the boot,
The bell, the ball, the boot.
No,
the bell, the boot. What
the
is
ball.
it?
The chicken nugget shapes.
Yeah, the chicken nugget shapes, but
The bell, the boot, the ball, the bone.
No.
Yes.
yeah, I think it is.
It's the bell, the boot, the ball, and the bone.
If you're right, I'm going to be kind of upset.
The bell,
I
the
freaking
boot.
Googled it.
Yeah, it is. He was right. Oh, yeah. Apparently, there used to be. Oh no,
A fifth shape?
it
Was there a fifth shape?
was a skull and crossbones. No, there wasn't.
On
Just
Etsy,
too
you can
much-
get a
it
set
was
of,
cost prohibitive.
You can get a 4-count chicken nuggets plush set.
That has one of each.
One of each, yeah. Boot, bone, ball,
What
bone.
kind of
great.
psychopath?
Me? You kidding me? I freaking love chicken McNuggets.
You'd want a plush toys?
I think it would be
they're
too
like
hard to
handmade,
tell.
They're crocheted.
I think
They kind of all look the same except for the one. I'll send you a link.
unless they were in. Yeah, I guess the boot is a recognizable shape to me because that's like the good one for dipping, you know.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
But I feel like if they weren't in the little, package, you wouldn't know. I guess the nuggets.
Oh,
at
I just sent it to
McDonald's
Phil
come
only.
in a-
You know how like if you go to like Wingstop or like Buffalo Wild Wings, you'll be like, can I get all flats? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. Can you go to McDonald's and be like,
Can I get all boots?
I'm gonna get an 8-piece and give me all boots?
You know, I bet that they would, because that seems less ridiculous to me than saying, yeah, could I have new oil, please? Which is a freaking thing that
Stupid.
when I worked at McDonald's, they told me if someone requests new oil, you have to do it.
What?
You tell them it'll take 20 or 30 minutes, and usually the people that are requesting it say okay, and then you have to freaking drain the freaking oil and replace. And my manager told me, yes, you always say yes when they ask you. What? Why? I was only
McDonald's
asked
doesn't
once.
care.
I know, but it just seems so like
Okay.
cost
guys-
ineffective.
Do you guys remember
Yeah.
that TikTok that went viral that basically explained that no matter how many nuggets you want, the best value is always to just get a bunch of 4-piece nuggets
No.
because the cost per
No?
nugget.
Why
and
did
he
you
like
not
broke
share
it
that
down.
with us?
So like the cost per nugget on a 4-piece nugget is only 33 cents because it's $1.29.
Oh,
A
what?
6-piece nugget is $3.49, so it's 58 cents per nugget, almost twice as much per nugget. And even a 20-piece nugget is 43 cents per nugget. So Like you're better off if you want a 20-piece, just get 5 4-piece nuggets.
Really?
Isn't that nuts?
Is that true?
Yeah. But I think like
I don't.
prices.
Is it $1.29 though? I've never.
I
don't
think the
I've ever seen it for
$1.29 probably
$1.29.
varies by location.
Yeah.
Is that something like freaking hidden? Because
No, the
I think I would
4-piece
buy
nugget. It's because it's on the value menu. It's like with the. It's with the like McDonald's.
I don't have that
stuff.
on my
Yeah,
value
I think
menu.
it's $1.99 now, which would make them 50 cents
No,
each.
dude. Look up the freaking McDonald's app. Which, by the way, the McDonald's app. Oh crap.
Well, let me see what it is in California. You don't know these California McDonald's prices. I don't have the
Cole,
McDonald's
here's
app.
what we need. When's the next time you're driving across state lines?
All the time. I got to go buy fireworks and pornographic VHS tapes.
But not in California.
Yeah, you wouldn't buy that in California.
Oh, I'd buy them in Wyoming.
Maybe your
Evanston.
pornographic tapes.
Yeah, true.
No.
But what I want to know
Too many
is,
rules in California.
can you open up? Can you? Can you open up the McDonald's app in Utah and drive west? And will the
no.
prices change
It's like
when the
specific.
satellites notice that you have?
It's specific
crossed
to your
over?
location.
Well, when you go to
the-
order something,
The whole
it'll-
point of the app is like you go to order on here and then you just like put in your order if you're driving through. So you don't have to tell them anything. You just tell them like, here's my order number.
Right.
And you
You
get
have
like
to-
you earn points and there's like special deals on there and stuff. But I bet like if you looked up McDonald's, you could just Google your McDonald's menu for where you are.
You know how like some apps like so like if you order food from like Five Guys or something on their app or like anything online and then you go there, they don't start making the fries until you go tell them that you're there.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like
I
would
guess
rather,
if you like them fresh, that's great. But
yeah, but I'd rather just not wait. I don't know. It's probably just me.
Well, here's
That's
the
just
thing.
me, guys. I'm a straight
I grew
shooter.
up.
No,
I grew up with probably 80% of the time I was given French fries as a child. My mom sent them back because they weren't hot enough. So
Oh, wow.
that skews my opinion.
That is
here's the
intense.
thing.
No, and actually, most of the time she would preemptively get mad at them, telling them these better be hot. Don't even send them out if they're not going to be hot.
Aaron, here's listening
Yep.
to you talk. That should be a freaking thing on the on the app.
Oh yeah, like do you want them fresh or do you not care?
Like, do you want them bagged when you walk in the door, or do you
Yeah.
want us to start making them when you walk in the door? Because I think some people would really appreciate like being asked that.
Yeah,
Because
I
some
would.
people are lunatics like Cole's mom, and some people are lunatics like you.
I'd be like, I don't care. Your fries are soggy anyway.
Yeah, exactly. The difference is nominal, but from when I'm going to eat them. So just put them on the freaking counter, and I'll grab it and walk out the door.
Yeah.
Or it's, I mean, you can do that at Starbucks. You can order like you can tell them the temperature of the drink. So why shouldn't
Yeah,
I be
that's
able
crazy.
to like? If I could do that at Starbucks, like, come on, everybody else, like,
That's just one.
ask me more questions.
There's
How many
not
napkins
enough.
do I want in my bag? I want a button for that. Tell me how many napkins I want in my bag.
Like,
Yes.
have you eaten at McDonald's?
No, Cole.
Like, really,
I'm just saying
this
that-
is.
I'm saying that like the app, it doesn't change anything for them to give more buttons on the app and put ridiculous questions on the app. I'm not saying that a person at the counter taking the order should say, "How many napkins would you like in the bag?" That's dumb. What I am
No, but
saying
even then,
is-
like, you're expecting a person to then, like, I don't know. They can't even get the freaking cheese on the patty right, you know? Like,
that's true.
there's so many more variables. At Starbucks, it's like, how do you want your coffee? And there's a million different ways to make coffee. At McDonald's, there's like 1,000 menu items.
Yeah, that's true.
On the website, it says there's like a bunch of menu options, meaning like menu on the website. And the first one says McDelivery. Like, do you really need None of the other things have mic. It doesn't say mic curbside and mic contactless.
It should.
But it says mic. It should say mic contactless.
Contactless. Oh, we also watched Die Hard and Die Hard 2.
Ooh,
Die Hard 2 is not great.
2 is
That's
pretty
shocking.
I know.
3 is kind of fun.
First one was really good.
3 has Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Okay.
No, it's Lawrence Fishburne. You
No.
racist.
Ooh.
No, I'm not.
I know.
I mean, maybe I am, but that's not why.
So, guys, I actually have a gear goal to talk about.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
What's your rose?
My
Nemesis
rose.
Bud
All right,
is-
what's your bell? What's your boot? What's your
I had a
ball?
lot.
What's your
My
ball?
the bell of my ball last year was the Podgo. I really enjoyed messing around with that.
Oh, okay.
But in recent days, I have been wanting to just have individual pedals to mess around with. I go through that phase. It's like a pendulum swinging back and forth, right? So I put my pedal board back together, which it had been disassembled for a long time.
Do not
And I-
disassemble.
No, disassemble, Stephanie.
You guys were right on top of that. So I left a big gap in there for a modulation pedal. I thought you guys were getting me a modulation pedal for sure. We'll have to shift some things around. But then, yeah, my main gear goal. So this is what I want some feedback on. I wanted to get a good delay pedal and a good reverb pedal and actually learn how to use them to make good music.
Good sounds.
Good sounds, exactly. So I have 3 delay pedals that I'm really considering local to me on sale.
Oh, you're really...
Actually,
He's going to accomplish this before the end of the year, so
that's the goal.
these are very short-term gear goals.
I was waiting to see. Oh yeah. Well, no.
No, I'm
I
just
mean,
kidding.
the gear goal isn't to buy it.
It's
It
to
is to
use it and learn it. Yeah,
learn how to use it well.
yeah. You're just like shopping for gym memberships right now.
Exactly. So the first one is this ridiculous, and I don't know if this was like an actual offering that was standard, but the Walrus, it's ARP 87 and a Fathom in a single enclosure, but there is just like no possible, like you could just side in half and each pedal would work completely independently. Like they made no attempt to look like they, were meant to be together or anything like that.
Right, like the knobs are in 2 separate groups,
and it's $350. It's listed used for $350. Which I
it's
guess
brand new for $350.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So apparently it was made for Chicago Music Exchange, but at any rate. Okay, so then the other ones
Is
are
it
like
called
actual...
the Slarp?
Slarp 87.
Oh, that's
No,
the
it's the
slow.
Fathom.
That's
It's
the
the Farp.
slow and the ARP 87.
The Farp 87.
Yeah. So that one may not exist anymore or not be in production anymore
Yeah, I doubt it is.
because the
It's
prices
a
are
weird...
big. But you can get the slow and the ARP 87 brand new for $350. So if you're not like, if you want that and you're not picky about the reverb flavor, then you could get it new with the other reverb for the same price. Gun Street Wiring Shop represents a brand new approach to the guitar wiring market. From their nothing is impossible philosophy to their community first attitude, Gun Street Wiring Shop is the premier maker of guitar wiring harnesses. Based in Central Oregon, Gun Street only does one thing: make your guitar sound and play better. Bored with your standard switching? Gun Street. Need more options? Gun Street. Looking to nail that classic tone? Gun Street. You want to try something that's never been done before? Gun Street. Sean's always coming up with new circuit designs. He's always down to make something special to fit your exact needs. So hit him up now, gunstreetwiringshop.com. Turn your SG into an OMG, your Les Paul into a More Paul, your Telecaster into a Telestar Blaster. And as always, members of the Street Crew get an extra discount at everything at gunstreetwiringshop.com.
I was at a funeral recently, and my uncle, one of my uncles got up to talk about my uncle who passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "We were introduced by my current wife, and and they've been married for like 30 years."
That's
Oh,
so great. I love that.
And I was like, "Ooh, damn, that's Cole's joke." And but the fact that he said it at a funeral, and that it was,
Dude.
and that they've been married for so freaking long.
Was it a joke though?
Yes, it was. Yes, he 100%.
Oh, but
meant
at a
it as
funeral,
joke.
and also like, didn't the dude die of COVID?
I mean, yeah, like, yes, indirectly.
Like, it wasn't like some 99-year-old guy who died of old age. Like, it was a pretty sad funeral.
He was in his 60s. Yes, yes.
Jeez, that's a bold move, man. I respect it though.
Yeah. So it was.
She may not be his current wife anymore.
And what's funny is she was upset. Like
At the
throughout.
joke?
No, but then when he said it, she smiled and she was like,
"Ah, you got me there."
no, it was like that son of a, like, it was like she was doing that kind of a thing. Like she was like,
Dude,
which was like
at a freaking funeral.
Yes.
That's really good.
Wow. I respect it.
But dude, that's how that uncle rolls. Like, he's always
Love
like,
it.
I want to say something that's like on the line of taking this past where it should be.
Yeah.
Like he's always doing that. And I was like, but dude, at a freaking funeral.
But that's like kind of a subtle joke. Like, I'm sure
It was great. I loved it so much. He's the kind of guy that, like, during like prayers will say, like, he'll like say odd things on purpose.
Mm.
Like in the prayer, like, to God, that are like, that everybody's like, no, you're not supposed to say that. And
Can't say
he
that to
doesn't
God.
care. Like, yeah, you can't say that to God. Yeah. And so he's always been that way. And so then this was like taking it up a notch.
That's really good.
Sorry. That was a total,
No, I like it.
I don't remember why I said that,
'Cause-
but it was,
but
Cole
that is
said
like
something that made me think of it.
It's a very Cole joke.
that is awesome. The context though, like,
Cole, I hope one day you can be at a funeral
For your brother-in-law?
and you can say,
Well, you don't have any
Current
sisters,
wife.
though. Huh?
but the other day I was talking to my current wife.
oh man. Did he like acknowledge it or anything? Like, did he blow past
No,
it to
see,
where
he's like, he always does
Yeah.
it, like, so
yeah,
he said
so
it.
that's what I'm saying is like, that's a pretty, it's not super subtle, but like, it's enough that he's not up there like honking his clown nose or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, you know?
Yeah, but everybody knows him. Like,
Yeah.
No, but that's true.
Oh, that's great.
That's just Joe. That's Joe being Joe.
Tony,
I didn't have a name.
Uncle Tony.
Hey, Uncle Tony. Is he Italian?
He is.
Is he like very Italian? Like talk Italian? Not.
No.
Kind of racist, but
No, he's very historically Italian.
How does he pronounce mozzarella? Does he pronounce it mozzarella?
No, he looks
good.
very Italian, but he doesn't like. He
hey,
doesn't
explain
do-
how he looks Italian. Like,
He
in
doesn't
what
do
way
all the things
specifically
that
does he look
Aaron-
Italian.
That Aaron wants
Because
me
he
to
has a
talk
big
about right now.
nose.
Explain his Italianness to me.
Because he wears
well,
fitted pants.
He wears bright
Pointer
orange.
shoes.
All the tracksuits.
He wears
Wait,
bright
does he wear
orange
Adidas
overalls.
tracksuits? Because that's Russian. That's what you're thinking of.
bright orange overalls. He's got a mustache. He's always
Wait,
he's
a
a plumber.
Wait.
He's always he makes
Do you
makes
think-
this sound when he jumps. Ba-ding.
You think Mario wears orange overalls?
Wait, you said orange overalls?
Doesn't he? Isn't Luigi green and
red.
And he's okay.
But also, he doesn't wear red overalls. He wears a red shirt under blue overalls.
Oh yeah, true.
And Luigi wears a green shirt under blue overalls.
Okay.
True.
Until he has a fire flower, and then he's got white overalls.
And then he's got red overalls with a white shirt.
Or a furry outfit when he's a raccoon.
That's not true.
Red overalls, white shirt.
Is that what it is, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So I was closer.
Red.
Well,
no,
only when
okay.
only when he's on fire.
No, in Super Mario Brothers, he has white overalls with a red shirt. But then in the later games, he has red overalls with a white shirt.
Oh, really?
Like if you look up the sprites from the NES version.
Oh, where? I don't know what
Oh.
what sprites means.
Sprite is just a single like 2D graphic. So like all of like Mario is just a bunch of different 2D graphics that are like, you know.
Do you guys remember playing Mario like in the arcade? Like on an arcade?
Yeah.
No.
Well, because I probably didn't play it much when it was new, but then I played it at Nickelcade. Like our Nickelcade had a Mario.
I feel like Mario 3 came out in arcade version, like before it was on the NES, or maybe like before I ever played it. It used to be like at our corner market.
Really?
Called Pico Market. It's like this little shop that had like a butcher shop. It was like a carniceria, and like it's just a little corner market, you know, Mexican store, and they had Mario Brothers arcade in there. And we would just go down there and play it. It was like a block from my house. That was tight.
And it was Mario 3?
I believe it was Mario 3.
The one with the raccoon tail and everything?
Yeah.
We had an arcade that had Mario Brothers in it, not Super Mario.
Oh, like the original?
Yeah, which is kind of a crappy game.
Mm.
Like it's just not, you know, deep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much to do in it. I guess the original Mario, he has red overalls with a brown shirt, kind of. Like the
Like
NES
before
Mario.
Super Mario?
But then as soon as it got to Mario 3, it's blue overalls with a red shirt.
Oh, yeah, it was red. Oh, it was kind of orange in the beginning.
His shirt. Yeah, but I mean Mario's color is red. Like that's not
now.
It's no, but yes, we live now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Is that because they didn't know how to make red back then?
Well, they just didn't have as many colors. That's like what 8-bit, like that's what it refers to as the number of colors the processor could handle.
And how many colors? 8-bit of them? 8-bit.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
know
it's like
the
2 to
colors.
8.
I thought it was. I
So
thought it
it's
was
like
pixels.
no. The 8-bit. Well, it's like the type of numbers that the processor could process, maybe, but the 8-bit refers to the number of colors. So like 8-bit consoles or 8-bit games could have 256 colors, which I think that's what 2 to the 8 is, I think. And then 16-bit was, but then after it got past 16-bit, that's why people say that like 32-bit and 64-bit, like the Nintendo 64 was all about being 64-bit, but at that point, like that's not the thing that makes a game look good. It's the number of colors. It's the, like, I don't know, number of polygons, I guess. All that stuff. Anyways, this is, guys.
I have no idea.
We can all agree that Mario's overalls are blue and he wears a red shirt, right?
That doesn't feel right to me at all.
Just Google Mario.
Is this like a Switch thing?
No, just Google Mario and look at images.
Super Mario
Aaron, no.
throughout the years is what I'm going to look up. Images.
Like the NES one, he kind of has brown.
Oh, yeah, you're right. At one point, he had black overalls.
Well, that's like, Super Mario 3, they were kind of black. But Super Mario 2, they were blue with a red shirt, and then that's basically what it was from then on out. Super Mario World, they were like light blue. That's interesting.
So they were like denim. They were like They
were kind of faded a little
denim.
bit.
Yeah,
because he'd been.
Which makes sense. It makes sense that
hard.
overalls would be blue because they're usually denim.
They're denim, yeah. exactly.
But do plumbers wear overalls? Like, is that a
well,
thing?
I would think they would maybe.
To
I mean,
to hide their
it-
butt crack, you guys.
I was gonna say, like, the stereotypically, famously, plumbers do not wear overalls because their butt crack's always hanging out, right?
Huh. I would think
It's a
they'd be
modesty
more likely
thing.
to wear like a coverall than like an overall.
Yeah, that's what I would
which-
think too.
Which coveralls kind of make overalls seem like false advertising because
Yeah, it's not even overall.
they don't go overall.
No.
It's like over most.
Over some.
Yeah, it's just bib. They just could call them bib pants.
Bib pants. Okay, do you guys want to hear about these reverb pedals?
Yeah.
These are like,
So you got the Fathom and the ARP.
yeah, I'm obviously not going to buy that one.
That's out.
Got this Seymour Duncan Andromeda. Have you ever seen that thing?
No.
It's ridiculous. It's apparently dynamic delay is a new approach to
Okay.
traditional digital delay. It's got a whole bunch of
Whoa.
presets and crap. Okay, but then the ones I'm really choosing between are,
Yeah, don't get that one.
yeah, I'm not going to get that one. Okay, so some of the big brands. First of all,
The
a
El Cap.
little delay pedal by a brand called DOD,
Hmm.
the Rubberneck. There's one
How
of
long
those for
has it
sale.
been since you sold yours?
Like months,
Oh, it hasn't
multiple
been a while.
months,
Many,
at least
many moons.
a couple months. But then the other two, the Maris Polymoon,
Okay. That's a reverb?
which is like a big. It says it's a delay, but I feel
Is that
like
the delay?
it is. Yeah, because it has tap tempo and stuff.
It's like heavily modulated or something.
Yeah, it has a bunch of different modulation options. And then the other one is the Source Audio Nemesis,
Okay.
which is like a
That's
very
the delay reverb, right?
no. It's mostly, well, it might have a little. No, it's not the one that like. It's not the crazy looking.
Oh, that's
one
the
that has
collider that I was thinking.
Collider, yeah, which is awesome, but it's very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy thing is, like, the Rubberneck is listed for 185, and the Source Audio, the Nemesis, is listed for 200. Like,
185.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could
Oh,
talk.
are they like out of production now or what?
No, but that's just how much they are new. They're 200 new. Well, they can't.
How much did we pay for ours? Like $100?
They were like
112?
120, 130
Yeah, I think
or
they
something.
were like,
120.
yeah.
But there's, yeah, like the ones you can buy new on like B&H are $300. There's no way nobody's paying that much. Oh, you can buy one on Walmart.com apparently for $250.
That's crazy.
That is weird. I mean, they must be out of production, right?
Kind of.
But also,
like
like,
sell mine, but
So many have bought them for so
The
many
DoD
people
Rubberneck?
have bought them for cheap.
I've got mine for sale right now. Some guy
Phil!
just offered me 125,
Dick.
and I have it listed for 185.
Wait a second. Do you have it listed on my local classifieds?
No,
Oh.
why would I?
That was a joke because I have a Rubberneck listed for 185.
Phil, how much would you sell yours to Cole for? Make an off. Make like an opening.
Here's the
offer.
thing, though. Like,
Whoa! Why
I
are we
feel
talking
like
about offers? Let's
if
talk
my
about trades.
Gear goal is to get a real big boy, so I sold mine for 171 total. So that must have been. Oh, but that includes tax and everything. So that must have been like 140. I bet.
So, yeah, I see what you're saying though. That is like a. It's not like an all-in
150
big
plus
time
10 shipping. That's what I sold mine for.
ambient delay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a very specific. I feel like the Source Audio Nemesis is a very good example of a crazy delay pedal with multiple delays, and it's kind of on par with, like, maybe not the Timeline, but
I think it is like
Isn't it on tons of PW boards too? Like, isn't it really popular?
Similar?
I feel like I've seen it all over the place.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay, wait. Which one are we
It
talking
was
about now?
popular
You know-
for a minute.
The
The
Source Audio
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
No.
Yeah, I don't feel like I see it that often, but I do think it seems cool.
It's got like MIDI control. I
And
remember
their
going to the
stuff's really
Source Audio
good.
booth at NAMM
Yeah, for
and
sure.
thinking like, man, I want to have that pedal.
Yeah.
Well, part of it because they have that central, that like controller you can use and link a bunch of them together with MIDI, and they work really well together. But I feel like for $200, I could probably talk them down to like 160.
Because they
or
use
180.
like 1/8" connectors, right, to use that MIDI controller.
No, it's got just like full MIDI jacks. Oh, but then it does have like a little headphone jack that is used for some kind of control. Yeah, I think from there, if you use like their specific processor,
Yeah, their controller. Yeah.
yeah. But it looks like a pretty cool. I guess I would put this reverb for it because it's stereo. So should I get? So what do you guys think? Maybe I should ask the listeners. Maybe I'll post it in the group.
I think the Nemesis seems like a really cool idea.
Like it's at least it would give me a chance of like here's a real big boy delay pedal to try out, right?
Yeah, you got lots of sounds.
That I've been looking at that collider though, honestly. That thing is bonkers.
I mean,
The
that's your
artwork on it's
delay
really
and
cool.
reverb is the thing.
Exactly. But I got reverb now.
Oh, true.
So, and yeah, it looks like well, there's a Nemesis for 200 on reverb. So it's not like an insane deal, but they're 300 new, I think.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Anyways.
So what do you just want to like dig in and learn how to use delay? Is that your thing?
Kind of. I mean, I guess, yeah. I'm gonna watch like people like I'm gonna watch like delay pedal demo videos, and then like, hey, maybe I'll play that kind of thing that they're playing.
Yeah. You could be like the Edge, Thedge.
I could be like Thedge.
Dude, you could be Thedge too.
I could be like Thedge.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that good at guitar. Let's be honest.
He's
not
pretty
like playing
good.
anything crazy. I mean, he's very good at guitar.
Yeah.
But he's not playing anything crazy. Like I bet you could learn to play a bunch of U2 songs, right?
Yeah.
He's good at what he's doing, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
I
not what he's
couldn't.
doing is not.
If I were to
like-
play it, it wouldn't sound as good as it does when he plays it.
Yeah.
But I could learn it. Like,
But he probably also can do things that I can't do,
sure,
maybe.
all kinds of things.
like
He
guitar
can vote
wise.
in England. Oh, okay.
He can't vote in England.
he can like fight with a sword. I'm pretty sure he's knighted.
Oh, he can vote in Ireland. Is
Yeah.
he?
They're Irish.
But they're
not nice.
they're the lovable lads from Liverpool, though.
Oh, true. Dude,
Good
get the
old days.
Nemesis. I think that's
I think I
cool.
might. It even has the box and the paperwork. It says it includes a cable. What do you think that means?
Like a power cable?
I don't know. I'd love to know. I wonder if it comes with some kind of cable. It'd be funny if it
Like a
was just
MIDI
like a
cable?
little 6-inch patch cable.
Yeah. Comes with the cable.
Yeah.
Because this
Yeah,
is like
it's-
this is used local.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
you
is
should
in
get the Source Audio
Taylorsville, Utah.
Hot Hand.
The heck is that?
It's a wireless effects controller that you wear on your hand. Like on your
Oh.
thumb.
What?
I don't know.
Wireless effects controller? That's weird.
It's very weird.
Oh, it's like it looks like it's like an expression pedal of some kind
Yeah, I think so.
that you wear on your thumb.
Yeah.
That's extremely weird.
Is that not what you're looking for?
That's my Geargol. It's to
Am I
learn
way
how to
off
use
base
that.
here?
To learn how to use that ridiculous thing I've never heard of. Oh, you know another pedal that actually hit the streets this year. The freaking
taking it to the streets.
the whatever I can't remember what they called it, like the liquid or remember the one that essentially
with the pea
was
in it.
yeah, that had like a little vial of oil in it.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
put pee
yeah,
in it,
yeah.
or blood, or
It
Yeah.
was the what's
Other
that company
things.
called?
I can't remember.
It was like a weird company.
No, I mean I know the company
Oh, the Ranger FX. Is that-
Ranger.
yeah.
The mini bar is what it's called.
The mini bar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a funny name.
it's a great name.
that's weird. I thought
It's
there
a
was another
perfect
one
name.
like that came out this year that was. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so I might get that Nemesis and learn how to use a delay pedal. So listeners at home, send me suggestions on how to use a delay pedal.
You step 1 is play some music.
And
Step
then
2 is let it get repeated.
it just goes. It just repeats, right?
Just let it go.
Get repeated.
Bill knows about delay. He could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, it's true.
He's a delay addict.
So
Yeah,
what are your
kinda.
guys' Geargols?
Mine are twofold. Number 1 is to get the Mustang working,
Yes, same.
slum staying. Number 2 is to I want to like try to maybe write some songs and record them on my computer for fun
Dude.
in a small, simple self way.
In a dark desert highway.
Mm-hmm. Cool wind in my hair. The warm smell of colitis. The warm smell of colitis. That's different, right?
Yeah. That is a warm smell, though. Moist
like
smell.
An STD.
So, you guys have any Geargols?
Those are mine. Those are my 2.
Yeah.
But I really kind of want to dig in and maybe get some some different speaker IRs for the what's that
Yeah.
pedal that I have?
The Iridium.
Yeah, the Strymon Iridium. And just like really go to town. I'm thinking of writing like a Ramones-esque pop punk EP of 19 songs. I mean 19-second songs. It's really short
Nice.
songs.
Nice. Do you have drums? You play the drums, don't
I
you?
have a drum set. I don't play it. It's not currently like in a position to be played.
Okay.
And I'm not good like at all.
Okay.
I can do like a straight 4/4 beat, but like
Yeah,
very simple, you know. I'm not good at doing my hands and feet separately. That's the thing. I don't
Yeah.
have like limb independence.
That's like a critical.
Yeah, it's
aspect
pretty
of-
important to be like anywhere better than bad
Yeah.
drummer.
It's like if you're a guitarist and you're like, I can't do different things with my left and right hand.
Yeah, exactly. Which when you say it like that, I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. But when I think about trying to do it, it seems impossible.
Yeah, yeah.
How could
It's
I
weird that
possibly
you're able
have
to.
different parts of my body doing different things?
Yeah, like I'm sure you
completely
could if
different.
you just practice.
Yeah, I'm just not very good. And I'm not like super dedicated to it or anything. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's not like I try to be good and have failed.
And failed, yeah.
I just quit. I accepted failure before I even tried. I was born in darkness.
Oh.
Which Batman character would you most like to see in the new Spider-Man movie?
Catwoman.
The Halle Berry one?
Any of them, really.
Eartha Kitt? Was she Catwoman?
I was thinking of the, what's her face?
Anne Hathaway?
Was she Catwoman?
She was Catwoman in
Is there
Dark
because there's
Knight
Batgirl
Rises.
too, right?
Yes.
Alicia Silverstone.
Was she Catwoman or Batgirl?
Batgirl.
Batgirl.
She was in Batman and Robin. Is that what she was in, or was she in?
Yes.
What's the other one?
It
Not
doesn't
Batman
matter.
Forever.
What's the Batman Forever? Yeah. Is that the Val Kilmer one, or is that George Clooney?
No,
I
that's
get those two confused.
That's Val Kilmer. George Clooney is Batman and Robin.
Did I ever tell you
First
guys
two.
about there's a so in let me start over. So Chuck Klosterman has a book where it's just all a bunch of like reprinted interviews and stuff, and one of it is an interview that he did with like an article that he wrote about Val Kilmer, and when he talked to Val Kilmer and how Val Kilmer told him that he knows what it's like to be addicted to methamphetamine, like more than someone who has actually been addicted to methamphetamine because of his acting method and like his ability to get into the mindset.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's like intentional about it, he thinks that like that means that he actually can experience those things more deeply than someone who has actually experienced them.
Yes.
Dude,
He's a wild man.
a weird kind of narcissism, right?
It makes a certain kind of sense, but it's like, no, it's not true.
Have you put any thought into watching the Amazon Prime documentary about him?
I have,
Val
and then I
Kilmer?
forgot about it, and now I'm thinking about it again.
So did Chuck Klosterman publish this as like that article specifically because it made him look like an idiot?
Well, no, Chuck Klosterman didn't say that. Val Kilmer said that about himself. Is that, or are
I
you
know.
saying he tried to make?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, is that indicative of the other interviews that are in this book, or is it just all across the board?
It's all across the board.
Like,
It's stuff that he wrote most of it was like things that he wrote for like Esquire and Spin, I think.
Okay.
So they were like profiles basically that he wrote for these big magazines.
We thought you'd like that, Phil. It's one of the demos of that pedal.
Oh yeah.
We watched it.
It's good.
You can stop showing it to us now.
Is that the demo?
We're talking about it.
Is that the demo I should watch?
Yeah, if you
No.
want to watch the mob demos, the Get Offset one's pretty good. But the best one to watch would be, so Old Blood has a series of videos called Dan Explains It All.
Yes, I see
And
that
each one is like a walkthrough. That one is really good.
It is very good.
Because he's talking about it while someone else is like using it on their microphone. I've
The
not
Get
seen
Offset
that one.
one is a good way to hear a bunch of different sounds quickly,
Yeah.
though,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
But does she sing into it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And talks and stuff. Like, it's a good demo of the pedal.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
Who is Katrina Kane, and why
I
Do I
don't
want-
know.
to watch her video?
We didn't tell you to watch that video, right?
No.
So what makes you think that we would have reason why you should? I'm just kidding. It's like you're asking us to defend having
A point
told
that
you to
we never
watch it.
made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Phil, what are your Geargols other than to learn how to use the maw?
Yeah, this is freaking.
Became your dude. That pedal is so cool.
This is it now.
I kind of want to buy one now.
I know. It's
It's
so
so
good.
freaking cool.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, okay, think about this. The parts for this have to be so freaking expensive. Like, there are so many, like,
You're getting your money's
Just
worth with
Jacks
that pedal.
alone.
yeah, in
Just
jacks.
Jackson Potts is like,
Yeah. Your price per knob is a pretty
Oh,
you
yeah,
got a good
that's pretty
value
good.
per knob.
Yes,
it's
yes.
a good ratio.
Although it is a
Um,
very expensive pedal.
Well,
Do you remember the other day when you said something about like a pedal having an XLR input, and
Yeah.
we were like, that's so stupid. That would never happen. No pedal would have an XLR input.
well, yeah, but you guys say that about things I say.
I
Very
know, but
I know, but
this
I
we
was
did-
chuckling to myself because we had
this
already
time we
purchased
didn't
this.
actually mean it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Okay, here's another thing. Here's another Geargol that is specific to this pedal. I want you to look at this, and now I want you to look at this. And obviously I'm going to mess around with this, but at some point I'm going to have to like make a decision and wire it up like semi-permanently for my board. How on earth, like, how should
pretty
this
standalone.
You can get
It's for
right
your
angle
microphone.
XLR cables.
Yeah, but like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not going to be in your signal chain with your electric guitar signal.
You guys are thinking that I'm going to use this primarily for my voice. Is that what you're saying?
Or an acoustic guitar, but probably not for electric guitar, because that's not what it's made for.
Well,
You should try it.
here's
though,
the thing: is
and just see what it sounds like.
you could use it for electric guitar, but you could also get like a different
level would be
multi-effects
very
pedal
different, I would
for
think.
electric guitar that would probably do the things that you want to do. But like, why?
Do I look like a rich guy that owns a swimming pool or something? Like, I don't have money to just...
You already have
Burn.
a pedal board full of pedals that give
To
you all the
thr-
effects you want on your electric guitar.
Okay, maybe that's true.
I'm saying it's like this is a mountain bike, and you're trying to figure out how to like make it a better road bike.
But also, it has an instrument out, and it has a 1/4 inch in. Like, you can just use normal patch cables, just like the input is a combo XLR and 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
The output has a 1/4 inch. Like, don't roll your eyes at me.
I'm not.
It's easy. It'll be
You can
easily
just plug it in
integrated.
exactly like a normal pedal. It has 1/4 inch in and out.
If I were to use this for my voice, you guys are saying I should not have it on my board.
Oh, I don't care where you put
can
it.
have it on your board, but you shouldn't have it in the signal chain with your electric guitar signal.
Yeah.
Because you were
Okay.
talking about the thing you were hung up on about putting it on your board was the I/O, the inputs and outputs.
No, I mean, yes, but that's not because of signal chain. It's because, how would you do this? Either one side, like, I've got to have this side exposed to an edge of the board, so these are off, or this side exposed to the board.
So you get like a right angle XLR. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, you just need to leave room. Like, it's going to take up space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could
Are you
just
going
not.
to, like, you're going to make that much room on your pedal board?
Here's
though?
what you need to do.
Like,
I've got a lot of room on my board.
Listen to me. I have an
Okay,
idea
here.
for you. You need to get some kind of device to attach it to a microphone stand at like a level
Yeah.
that you can turn
So you can
knobs
mess
without
with it.
bending down. And
That's
then,
what people
you
do
don't have
with
to worry about it.
the TC,
like the Voice Live
the
stuff.
Voice Live stuff. They mount
That literally would be a whole other level to be able to go like with the rotary. Like if it was
Don't
like
you use
the
a wireless
speed-
mic anyways?
No, it's not wireless.
It's a wired headset mic.
What?
Like,
You lunatic. That's hilarious.
Or you could just attach
yeah,
it to
you
your
should
guitar.
just get a right angle XLR like a 6-inch, extender or whatever.
yes, that's what I should do. Okay, so that's one. Figuring out this bad boy is one. Also, my gear stang, my slum stang.
Here, I'm sending you something to have.
Okay, to have and to hold.
You'll have to look at the direction of the cable though, because XLRs obviously you can't twist, so it has to be right angle in the right direction.
Oh, right. This is an $18.95
Dude, it's pretty. It's
mount.
specifically
It's like a tray specifically for what I just told you to do.
Dude, that's pretty great.
So just Velcro the pedal to that. You're set.
Oh my
Problem
gosh.
solved. Right? Am I right?
I mean, it does do what you claim it does.
It do what it do.
I mean, you could just leave like 6 inches on either side of it on your pedal board, and
Where are your guys' slum stings? Like in what
mine is in my
state
bedroom.
of being?
The same.
What does
I've
that
made
mean?
no progress ever. It means that I painted it and then I assembled it before last
you
Christmas.
painted
and
yours.
it had
Last Christmas.
had some noise.
That was when
going
I gave
on.
you my heart, I think.
Yeah, the very next day I gave it away.
Which is weird. Like, what does that even mean? Now I have to
how
be
can
in
you
love with someone
give
else that
away
you
someone
chose.
else's heart. Right. I was just thinking that. I heard that song today. It makes no
Isn't
sense.
that I'm pretty sure that's a stand-up bit that I've heard or some.
But then he goes,
thing
this year to save, I'll give it to someone special. So it's like, I gave it to you.
Who you gave it to
away.
somebody not special last year.
But it's also like, it's already been.
Oh no,
it's
wait!
like
I
2
gave
stages
you my
removed.
heart. Okay,
I gave you
Yeah.
my heart, and then you gave it away.
but then I got it
But-
back. Apparently,
Yeah, this year I have it again, and I'm going to give it to someone else.
I thought give it away just meant rejected it. It didn't mean like
no, give
That'd
it
be
away
like you
means
gave it back.
yeah, give it back would be that.
I know, but he doesn't mean like. I just don't think that's what.
Maybe
he
the
means.
original lyrics were you Indian gave it, and then they were like, "Ooh, we can't do that."
You
so
should
we
say
gotta-
like you threw
say
it
give
away,
Exactly.
or like you let it die.
Astray.
Also, if you listen to that song, he doesn't say gave, he says gev. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next
Oh.
day you gave it away.
So it's like present tense.
Who sings that?
Wham.
Oh,
You gived it.
are they?
You
they're
gave.
British.
Yeah.
British.
Yeah.
Like you
Um,
gave it away.
Okay, so my stang is I thought I was like 90 something percent ready to start jamming on it, and when I believed I had everything wired up, I can't remember what happened when I tested it. It's very, very not working.
Hmm.
And I can't remember.
That's
The
right.
three of us talked about it, and it was like,
You
yeah,
botched
it's
the
not
wiring
like
or something.
it's not just a short. It's probably not just a
Yeah.
short. It's probably something more serious. And our dear friend of the show, Sean, said, "Well, just send me the whole pick guard, and I'll fix it and
The
send it
Jean-Luc?
back to you." And the fact that I have 2 days before my Christmas break, I'm very much regretting that I did not send it to him like a month ago,
Yeah.
so I could have it back now and play it all Christmas long. So that's a bummer.
So you wished you had given it to someone special,
yes.
Sean, specifically.
So it is still hanging on my wall in the exact same state it was back then. It looks almost completed, but it's very much not because
Yeah.
the wiring
Well-
is not good.
It's probably very close. In as
They're
far as
just-
like the state it is in
That's true.
versus the state that it will be functional, but getting there might be a chore.
You're right. And so it's like, okay, I could spend hours and hours and hours maybe like troubleshooting, or that's why Sean was like, and he was like, hey, listen, either way is fine with me, but
Are you just gonna take the neck off and send it to him or something?
No, because the pick guard, like everything's attached to the pick guard.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so you can just send it in a padded envelope or something.
Right. So he was like, "Yeah, just send me the whole thing, and then I'll send it back to you like fully
Functional,
fully assembled." And then
you just have to do like a ground wire or something.
right. And this is the one, if you recall, I've got the fake Bigsby on it. I've got.
Does it actually work?
I have no idea.
Cut notches? Did you cut notches in the back of the bridge?
Yes, the ashtray.
Oh yeah, and they turned out good, right?
It looks pretty clean.
Yeah,
it looks pretty clean. So, the spacing for that is good, and so it's just a matter of like stringing it up. It is insane looking though.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah. So
Aaron just sent this listing of the rubberneck on digitech.com. So this is like their website, you know. It's $305 and there are less than 3 units remaining. Like I feel like if you know that there's less than 3, wouldn't you just know that there are either 2 or 1?
Right.
Or that it's out of stock? That's so specific.
Less than 3.
Yeah. For $300. Those are going to be sitting there for a while.
Dude, that's a crazy price.
Okay, you guys need to finish your stangs, and I'll go get that Nemesis pedal.
Actually, like, I really want to because the pickups that I put in there seem like they're going to be really cool, but I've never actually been able to use them. Because Ed Chu sent me the like Dream 90 that I put in the neck, and then I had the Pearly Gates in the other position in the back.
okay, here's the thing. Blood Pact. We all need to agree to getting our Mustangs up and running and getting our big pedal boards up and running. So what's the deadline?
March 39th.
Okay, March 30th it is. Ugh.
I'm bleeding.
And now we're all cutting our hands open.
What knives do you guys have?
I have a SOG. I also have an old buck knife from when I was a kid.
I mean, what knife do you have in your hand?
I have a Leatherman Wave.
The CRKT.
So yours is Phil Cricket?
Got.
Yes, wait.
A Leatherman Wave? I keep thinking about getting a Leatherman, and I never know which one to get.
The Wave,
Dude, the Wave is the best.
Popular choice.
But the thing is, it's kind of a hard
ergonomic.
The Wave is a hard one to like start on because it feels so giant.
No.
I mean, okay, wait.
The Wave
if you're not
2
keeping
is
it
bigger.
If you're not keeping it in your pocket. I keep mine in my pocket all the time.
Yeah, it's not something you'd carry all the time because it's a multi-tool, you know. The new Wave is bigger than the one I have too because it's got.
Does it come in cool colors?
Phillips
I
screwdriver.
want one in cool colors.
Silver and black.
No,
baby.
the smaller ones are the funky colored ones. But
the
mine
little Leatherman, the micro that has scissors instead of needle nose pliers. I had one of those and it's pretty dope.
Or there's the Juice series. Those are I don't know if they still have those. Aaron, the Wave comes in shiny chromy nickel or like a gunmetal gray. That's pretty sick. That's the one
cool.
I have.
It's not chrome though, it's like brushed silver.
Sorry, yes.
Brushed.
Stainless steel.
Brush, brush, hurry, hurry, love, and come to me.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I guess that's probably the way to go.
Is it time to thank each other for friendship?
I
or
like
is it
the.
too premature?
I honestly don't know. I think it's perfectly fine.
I think it's time.
The Leatherman. Oh, the Wave. That's why, because it's called the Wave Plus. It was a Wave 2 for a while.
Mm.
So if you look at the multi-tools, oh yeah, there's a bunch of different pocket-sized ones now.
Yeah, they have so many options now. That's why I'm like, I don't even know where to start, Leatherman.
So honestly, the Wave is.
It wouldn't be
still-
like a pocket thing. It would be like a throw it in the bag kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, then you
Or
should get a
free.
bigger one.
Or in a little sheath.
Bigger than a wave?
No, just
No, just
Just
a
a-
Wave.
You're
like
saying
a
just
full-
not get a small one.
yes.
Cool.
I would say, here's what I would say. Actually, this is my opinion. Anything with pliers is handier than
Yeah.
Right,
not the
yeah.
scissors one.
Yeah. Unless
Dude,
you're
the
just like,
Signal comes
also
in a
carry
bunch of
pliers.
colors.
The Signal is the one that I was looking at.
That's weird.
I think-
though.
I think
It's not as carryable because
Si-
it has that weird clip on the end.
scissors and
'Cause
pliers.
that's like a
It's like a carabiner thing.
backpacking kind of thing, like hook it to your
Yeah.
backpack.
Yeah.
Wait, now I gotta get in on this.
But you can get it in aqua.
I know. You can get it in robin's egg and pink.
Okay, wait. Which?
Signal. Leatherman Signal. It is cool looking.
Dude, the surge is freaking huge.
I don't know what tools. Does it just have a saw on the one side? I'm sure this is interesting for people to listen to. I feel
Oh,
like
see,
those
okay.
tools-
It has
Aaron,
a
the
saw and
Signal-
a fire starter on the one side.
I
This-
don't know, guys.
That one, it is specifically like for camping, I think.
Yeah.
Aaron, the signal, it's a carabiner, but that's a bottle opener.
It's a bottle
Yeah, it's
opener
also-
and like a little hammer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They say
Or-
it's
Oh
a
yeah,
hammer,
it's like a little
Can opener.
hammer. Yeah. And it's even got a little Allen wrench there.
See, the other thing is like this one. I don't know if the other one does this, but some of them have like replaceable wire cutter bits.
Yeah,
That is
I think
a
I think
handy
mine
thing.
does.
Although mine is still going strong after 20 years. My
Same.
wire cutter on my pliers. I've gotten a lot of use out of this too.
Yeah, the surge is massive.
Yeah.
Dude,
Do you remember? Did you guys know any kids? Well, I guess you weren't into scouts, but like I remember there were a couple kids that had the Swiss Army knife that had like 100 tools in it. You know?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And I was like, I was always jealous of that, but it's like so not usable.
it's fatter one way than it is the
yeah.
other. Yeah.
It's so dumb. And most of the things in there are useless. Like what
Right.
you
It's
want
Like
is
toothpick
a
and
knife,
some,
a blade, and a
crappy
saw,
tweezers.
right? And maybe a can opener or something.
yeah, like screwdriver's good to have.
There's like a little crappy magnifying glass. Like
right. I do remember those being popular.
okay, guys.
Anyway, happy
I'm
New
out of-
Year,
I'm out of
everybody.
steam.
Happy New Year to all of our friends and listeners.
Hey, shout out to our friends that we discussed a little bit, but at Gun Street Wiring. I know that we'll have them mentioned in a more formal capacity here, but they're the best.
Yeah,
We
that's another
appreciate
gear
them.
goal is to record a new ad.
Yes.
That's maybe when you get your home studio set up, that should be the first thing you record.
All right, guys. Thanks for friendship.
Thanks for friendship.
Thanks for friendship.